So what do you think about the tourists that were climbing the the pyramid in El Castillo?
I thought it was the most disrespectful thing, one of the most disrespectful things that I've seen. And I say that because it's just disrespectful when you go into other people's countries or other people's states, cities, whatever the case, and you don't respect their culture and what they deem important. It's like just because it looks like you're supposed to climb on it doesn't mean you should. And I would really wonder where they're from and who they were, because of course the people from the West tend to be disrespectful.
I was gonna say, I bet 9 times out of 10 it was Americans that were doing it.
That's what I thought too at first, because we are some disrespectful motherfuckers.
And we don't have anything that's sacred. We don't have anything that we deem, holy, or not even holy, just something that we consider sacred or that we have put some form of value into. And I think a lot of other cultures have that, and maybe that's why a lot of people feel the way they feel about Americans, is because ultimately we're the ghetto of the world.
Well, okay, in the West, it would depend on who you're talking to, because it was, this is our culture, this Confederacy, this is our culture. So that's one thing that they hold dear. Okay, now outside of that, I don't know about much of anything.
They don't even
else.
hold religion dear.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Well, okay, it all depends again on who you're talking to, because those same people who protect the Confederate flag, they're also the evangelical crew that swears up and down abortion they should not exist. But of course, until it's their daughter or their sister.
But this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, they don't nothing in America is necessarily held sacred. So I would bet 9 times out of 10 that they were Americans that were doing it, but the information does not say. Very disrespectful, and yeah.
I also feel like when people go over to these other countries and do stuff like that, they should be held or fined.
Held in contempt.
Yeah, absolutely. Arrest them. They at 5 to 10 or $20,000. Either one. $20,000 cash, because they have to learn you can't go into these other countries and disrespect people.
No, and I think that's perfectly fair. And then, not after you pay the fine, they send you back to wherever it is you're from, and then you're kind of banned for a certain amount of time.
Banned for life, not a certain amount of time.
Yeah, because
life.
It is, you did disrespect like something that they consider sacred. I don't know what's so sacred about it or what the story is behind the pyramid, but it is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know the story either, but just the fact that people were boo tells you that it's not something that they appreciate.
And then the kicker is, while the booing is happening, 2 more people start climbing the pyramid.
They're like, I don't care nothing about what it is you're talking about.
That's crazy. That's so disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
I bet you if they got jumped on, they would have thought twice before they did something like that again.
Exactly. If they had gotten jumped on, then they want to go to the UN and complain. and
I was treated so terribly.
Right, exactly. And expect their country to do something about it. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching.